Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we will explore SOFI in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, and we are here to present a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any significant updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 30th of May 2025, our system has ranked SOFI as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.81. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced an increase of 8.2%. This equates to an average return of 1.02% per day since it was identified as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 18.57% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 7.77% to 30.57%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis foresees a projected change of 65.50%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could vary between 25.96% and 144.25% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $18.13 and $35.15. Our latest daily update for SOFI includes the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for SOFI stock after gaining 2.06%. The SOFI stock price increased by 2.06% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, rising from $14.10 to $14.39. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.72%, with a low of $13.96 and a high of $14.48. The price has shown volatility during this period, with a total gain of 7.47% over the last 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 5 million shares, with a total of 57 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $813,590,000. It is important to note that declining volume during price increases can indicate divergence and may signal potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price sits at 21.88% or $4.03 below the 52-week high and 49.08% or $13.87 below the all-time high, which was achieved on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SOFI Technologies, Incorporated, ticker SOFI, has captured significant market interest recently, particularly with its stock displaying signs of a potential breakout, characterized by an ascending triangle pattern. This technical formation has traders closely monitoring for a decisive movement. As of June 10, 2025, trading activity has been relatively quiet, but a breakout could spark increased investor interest, positively affecting the stock price in the short term. Comparatively, analysts are assessing SOFI alongside Synchrony Financial, as both companies are viewed as undervalued opportunities within the financial services sector. This comparison may heighten investor scrutiny and spur potential buying interest. SOFI's remarkable performance over the past year, with stock gains reaching 95%, positions it favorably against competitors such as Robinhood, which has seen even greater stock growth. On the downside, Bank of America has assigned an underperform rating to SOFI, projecting a price target of $13. Analyst sentiment, particularly from major firms, can influence coordinated investor actions, thereby impacting stock performance. Furthermore, following a robust investor conference where SOFI executives presented an optimistic outlook on growth and profitability, the stock has demonstrated resilience and responsiveness to corporate narratives. continued strong loan performance and active engagement with shareholders will be crucial for maintaining investor confidence. In summary, while technical and comparative evaluations indicate potential for upward momentum in the near term, analyst caution and prevailing market sentiment will play critical roles in shaping SoFi's stock trajectory moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, Deutsche Bank rated SOFI with a hold grade and a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, Morgan Stanley provided SOFI with an underweight grade and a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of December, 2024, Bank of America Securities rated SOFI as underperform with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. SoFi stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal reflected by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During potential downward corrections, support can be expected at levels of $13.88 and $13.25. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 51.47%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. It's worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This discrepancy between volume and price may serve as an early warning sign. Close attention to this stock is advised. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal, recorded 44 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, noted 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, observed 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, identified 35 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 32 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, noted 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, recorded 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 4 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $13.27 and $12.51. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, SoFi finds support just below today's level at $13.27. If this level is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $12.51 and $11.39. This stock has average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved 520 cents between its high and low, or 3.72%. For the last week, the stock has experienced daily average volatility of 4.18%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio falls within a relatively normal range, typically observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts are estimating earnings at 6 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this situation, it may be beneficial to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $13.27. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point in anticipation of a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of May, 2025, Yesel Magdalena conducted an insider purchase of 35,034 shares of common stock. On the same day, Yesel Magdalena also conducted an insider sale of 35,034 shares of restricted stock unit. On that date, Meltzer Gary executed an insider purchase of 9,887 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the 28th of May, 2025, Meltzer Gary made another insider purchase of 35,034 shares of common stock. On the same day, Meltzer Gary conducted an insider sale of 9,887 shares of restricted stock unit. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 55.602. In total, insiders purchased 8,291,330 shares and sold 32,564,698 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $13.93, reflecting a decline of 3.18%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 43 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for SOFI stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 11th of June, we expect SOFI to open lower by approximately 11 cents and begin trading at $14.28. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.